do a spoiler-free review of Into the Storm. This was not a movie that I actually wanted to go see, but I got free screenings of this movie, so I'm here to do my review. Like always, let me give you a quick plot synopsis. So basically the film is about a couple of people, this small town, a big storm is coming, and there's this guy that wants to do a documentary about storms, and he wants to get as close as he can. And there's a few groups that you follow throughout this movie. It is a found footage movie. I was surprised. I didn't know about that going in. So let me actually get into my thoughts about this movie. So I'm not a huge fan of found footage. This is not my genre, something I actually enjoy watching. But this is a well done found footage type movie. It's done in a way that the cameras are mostly there. Well, this is a big disaster movie, and it's weirdly enough, even though it's a big disaster movie and a found footage movie at the same time, it works because there's enough cameras and the cameras mostly make sense. This guy has this big, the main storm guy, the guy who's like doing the documentary, he's got this big gigantic rig, this tank-like thing, kind of reminds me of the Tumbler, that basically it's got cameras all around it, and it's also got like a 360 moving device that he can actually take a picture of inside the storm. So there's cameras that make sense. Also, at the exact same time, there's this graduation thing going on that's interrupted because of it, and because of that, there is cameras going on to document what's going on, and that's where our family comes in. They're the father of the family, assistant principal. It's his family that's kind of the protagonist, and then there's the storm guys, and then there's some daredevils, and they don't do a lot in this movie, but they're funny, they work. As this is a big disaster movie, does the effects work? And pretty much across the board, they are good-looking effects. Now, some of the parts that the movie didn't do great is there is some shoddy acting in the movie. The main father, Gary, he's not that great. And the main storm guy, he's got a couple lines that just are horrible. So that's where the movie does fall short. But other than that, the movie is extremely enjoyable. It's a good action film. I do recommend seeing this in theaters if you do see it, because it is a big action set piece, and there are big action things that you won't get the same thing at home, and the surround sound made me actually feel like, I didn't see it in 3D, I don't know if this is a 3D movie, but it still made me feel like I was there, and it really is good at doing that. Other than that, it is an action movie, it doesn't have the best story, and people do things that are unrealistic, and that happens. I'm also not an expert when it comes to this field, so I don't know if the stuff in the movie made sense, and it seemed like it probably didn't. But at the end of the day, did it work as an enjoyable film? Absolutely. Is this something I'd recommend? If you want to spend if you have time and you want to go see something that's going to be enjoyable, then go check this out. This is not a great film. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. And this was Goku for the Sum 1. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you did enjoy this movie. And I will see you next time, YouTube.